Tools that you may need: a non-contact voltage tester, a Phillips and flathead screwdriver, and a set of wire nuts. You will first want to test the light switches you intend to replace to ensure that the circuit is properly working. Go to your home's breaker panel and turn off the breaker that controls the light switches you intend to replace. You will now want to go to one of the existing switches, remove the faceplate, then unscrew and remove the switch from the wall. Using your non-contact voltage tester, make sure there is no power going to any of the lines. Repeat this process for the other switch. Once you have confirmed there is no power going to the wires, remove the two switches from your home's wiring and set them aside. For added safety during the next step, we recommend putting wire nuts on the exposed wires. Return to your breaker panel and turn the breaker that controls the light switches back on. Using the non-contact voltage tester, test each line until you find the wire that is energized. This is your line and where the main switch will need to be installed. You will also need a neutral wire present in this box as well. If no neutral wire is available, the KS230 cannot be installed. Once the line wire has been located, you may return to your home's breaker box and turn the power back off. Using the non-contact voltage tester, make sure there is no power going to any of the lines. Using the provided labels, label each wire in the primary box and then in the satellite box. Label the energized wire as line, label the white wire as neutral, label the green or copper wire as ground. The traveler wires, usually one red and one black, will need to be labeled the same way in both boxes. For example, if you label the red wire Traveler 1 in box 1, you will need to label it Traveler 1 in box 2 as well. The screws of the KS230's main unit are color-coded and labeled to show where each wire should be connected. Take the wire marked line and connect it to the black screw. Take the wire marked Traveler 2 and connect it to the red screw. Take the wire marked Traveler 1 and connect it to the brass colored screw. These wires will need to be joined to the wire clusters marked ground and neutral in the box. Using the provided screws, secure the KS230 unit to the wall. As with the main unit, the KS230 satellite unit has color-coded screws and labels to indicate where your wires will connect. The wires marked Traveler 2 and load wire will be connected to the unit with the red screw. The wire marked Traveler 1 will be connected to the unit using the brass-colored screw. The attached ground wire will need to be joined to the existing wire cluster in the box. Using the provided screws, secure the KS230 unit to the wall. Return to the breaker panel and turn your power back on. You may now return to the KS230s and install their faceplates. These faceplates utilize a snap-on mechanism, so a firm push is all that is needed to secure them in place. Check the main KS230 switch and verify the wireless light is blinking orange and green. If so, you are ready to set up the product using the Kasa app. Look at the main unit and confirm that the wireless light is blinking orange and green. If so, tap the button to continue. Go to your mobile device's settings and enter the wireless menu. Tap on the KS230's default SSID to connect. Smart Dimmer should be in the name. Once connected, you can return to the Kasa app. Wait until you are connected to the dimmer. From the list, choose your home network for the dimmer to connect to. Type in your network's password, then tap on Join to connect. Wait for the dimmer to connect to your home network. Give your smart dimmer a name, then tap on Save to continue. Choose an icon for your dimmer, then tap on Save. Slowly adjust the brightness of your dimmer to find the minimum level that your bulbs will light up at. Now watch while your dimmer brightens from the lowest to the brightest setting. This should be smooth without flickering. If there was no flickering, you may tap It's All Good to continue. If there was flickering, you may have an incompatible bulb. Calibration is now complete. You can always readjust the dimming range from the settings menu. Your dimmer is now configured. Tap on Sounds Good to end the setup.